Members of the opposition Free National Movement are again criticizing the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, for what they claim is failing to lay out government's strategic plan of action to reduce crime in this country during his national address last week. FNM Chairman Senator Michael Pintard said at a press conference today that given the high level of fear and anxiety among Bahamians, the National Security Minister and the government sent the wrong message to the public and the global community about our level of preparedness in tackling the bloodshed on our streets.
There were no suggestions about what the government intends to do immediately to stop the bloodshed in terms of targeting prolific offenders, putting fear in their heart rather than the public being anxious or fearful about the state of affairs in the country. There were no suggestions about putting in CC television, not just on Bay Street, but in the inner city areas, about using emerging technologies so that we can compete with criminals who are a lot more sophisticated and apparently better armed than law enforcement.
Pintard acknowledged that the opposition and the public are not interested in the analysis given on crime last week, but rather what government's intention is to do with the results. He says he believes that more programs must be implemented to fight the war on crime.
We heard nothing about preventative programs that the government can put in place, whether that is establishing community centers and green spaces and recreational spaces in the inner city community, or establishing firm relationships with faith-based organizations with a view of going out and determining what conflicts are brewing so that you can intervene and end them early, or talking about establishing programs that can target the 17 to 35-year-old so that you can have socialization programs, skills training programs.